snow may start flying sometime overnight. Now, while some people may wake up and say, what snow? Others could get several inches by tomorrow. So let's start out with meteorologist Jacob Morse with a look at what's ahead.
Yeah, Alan, what everyone's wanting to know, how much snow will you get? Well, southwestern North Dakota won't be seeing as much snow as areas across the north and north central will be seeing. For example, around the Turtle Mountains, could be between 6 and 12 inches of snow. Meanwhile, around Minot, 2 to 4 inches is the forecast, 1 to 2 in Williston, and only about an inch expected in the Bismarck-Mandan area. So as the rain transitions to snow tonight and into tomorrow morning, snow will be mainly in north-central North Dakota, but there will be snow showers elsewhere. With the very strong winds up to 55 miles per hour, that will lead to blowing snow and reduced visibility and travel impacts for a lot of the state. But the major impacts will be felt in the Turtle Mountains by Tuesday night. Moderate impacts expected through the day on Tuesday in north-central North Dakota, by Tuesday night in the northwest, and lesser impacts across southern North Dakota, but maybe more so towards the James River Valley by Tuesday night with that very strong wind causing for some blowing snow and travel troubles. Here's the weather advisories in place. Winter storm warning in parts of north-central North Dakota where the highest impacts will be felt. A winter weather advisory surrounding that for Williston and Minot, for example. But winter storm warning for Rugby, Bottineau, and Belcourt, again, where the highest impacts will be. Farther down to the south where the snow totals won't be as high, but the winds will certainly be very gusty. We could still see some blowing snow. That's why a wind advisory is in place. I've got a longer look at your forecast for the next couple of days in a little bit.
Well, back to Jacob now for a more extended look at what will be more November-like weather.
That's true, Alan. No more days like what we had today where we topped out at 55 degrees in Bismarck. Our mild fall is coming to a screeching halt with rain, then transitioning to snow and very strong winds on the way over the next 48 hours. Already some light rain showers around northwest North Dakota, but you can see some moderate, more steady rain in the James and southern Red River valleys as the system is tracking right up into our region on schedule right now around Omaha, and this will come right up towards the Red River Valley with cold air interacting on the back side of this system. That's where that rain transitions to snow tonight and then into tomorrow morning. And by tomorrow evening, region-wide, we'll be seeing some snow, just snow showers in southern North Dakota, more moderate to heavy snow across the northern tier of the state. As this system stalls near Winnipeg, we'll still see very strong winds on the backside of the system. Wind gusts out of the northwest direction upwards of 40 to 55 miles per hour as the main area of accumulating snow shifts to eastern North Dakota. By Wednesday afternoon, we'll still see those windy conditions and blowing snow region-wide before the snow tapers off as the area of low pressure pushes east Wednesday evening and cold Canadian high pressure settles in for a pretty long period of time. So you can see that rain in eastern North Dakota, but some snow showers breaking out tonight and into tomorrow morning across the west and central, and then mostly north of I-94 for seeing accumulating snow during the midday hours tomorrow before some of that snow starts to overspread the entire state by Tuesday evening and Tuesday night. But again, the highest impacts will be across the northern tier of the state. Then some of that snow shifting east of Highway 83 by Wednesday morning. Some moderate to even pockets of heavy snow continuing towards the James and Red River valleys as the system winds down through the day on Wednesday, still with that very strong northwest wind driving in the coldest air we've seen so far this season. So the 2-inch plus snow potential is highest in north central and parts of northeastern North Dakota, zooming in to 4 inches plus. Medium potential in Minot towards Stanley and Kenmare, but a high potential of more than 4 inches of snow from Rugby to Belcourt and Bottineau, where the winter storm warning is in place. This is where we'll see the highest impacts, especially around the Turtle Mountains, where more than 6 inches of snow is a high likelihood over the next couple of days. So a sharp cutoff where practically no snow is expected in the southwest to more than 6 inches of snow in parts of north-central North Dakota, and zooming in towards the Turtle Mountains region in particular, between 6 and 12 inches is possible. Around 2 to 4 inches in the Minot area is the current forecast. You can see those very strong wind gusts already by tomorrow morning. Here's a Tuesday afternoon snapshot with wind gusts between 50 and 55 miles per hour towards the southwest, but those winds will be region-wide as we go through Tuesday night and Wednesday between 40 and 55 miles per hour, causing for some travel troubles with the blowing snow as it continues to come down even into Wednesday for some. So tonight, look for lows in the 20s and 30s as that cold air rushes in. Tomorrow, temperatures will be dropping, transitioning that rain into snow. Maybe a second system coming our way by next weekend. We'll have to watch that. That would be on Sunday with our second potential of seeing some wintry weather, but it's a wintry 7-day forecast as high temperatures will remain around 30 degrees and lows in the teens.
Get the ice scrapers handy.
Yes.
Well, how are things looking out there now, Jacob?
Well, no travel advisory in western North Dakota is expanding, and you don't want to be on the roads here in the northwest and along the Highway 85 corridor in parts of western North Dakota because of how low the visibility is with the very gusty winds approaching and exceeding 50 miles per hour in some spots. So even though snow accumulations aren't as impressive out west, all that the minor snow on the ground that it has accumulated is certainly blowing around and causing whiteout conditions in some spots in that blizzard warning in far northeast Montana. But a travel alert in place for parts of central and northeastern North Dakota for now. We'll see if that gets upgraded to a no travel advised later tonight or tomorrow morning, because major impacts will continue for portions of northern North Dakota through the night tonight and into our Wednesday morning, specifically in the Turtle Mountains and other parts of north central North Dakota before this system winds down Wednesday afternoon, and we'll be returning to more calm weather conditions by Wednesday night. Here in southern North Dakota, we could still see some moderate impacts overnight and into our Wednesday morning with those very strong winds and gusty snow showers shifting more towards eastern North Dakota, the James River Valley, and then those impacts improve as we get later in the day tomorrow. Some snow reports to pass along to you from 5 o'clock, 4 inches in just north of Minot and 3 inches in Grassy Butte. At 4:30, we got a report of 3 inches in Watford City, and more snow will accumulate tonight and into tomorrow morning as the system sits and spins over our region with that counterclockwise flow around it. Very strong sustained winds and wind gusts over 50 miles an hour in a lot of spots, all the way up to 61 mile per hour recent wind gust in Buffalo, South Dakota. Current temperatures are only in the 20s and current wind chills around 0 degrees in Williston. Wind chills will be in the single digits on either side of 0 all day tomorrow. So the system is stalled out over Winnipeg, and that's why we're seeing the very strong northwest winds and the persistent gusty snow showers on the backside of the system. So on SkyTracker radar, you can pinpoint some of those more moderate to heavy snow bands denoted by the darker shades of blue around Rugby and Belcourt, as well as around the Bismarck-Mandan area down towards Linton and Selfridge and towards the James River Valley, with all of this snow continuing to wrap around that stalled system to our north. So continued very windy conditions tonight, with those snow showers shifting a little bit more towards eastern North Dakota by tomorrow morning. Lows will be in the teens. We'll have those winds still gusting up to 55 miles per hour tomorrow morning. Those wind gusts probably peak tomorrow morning and then gradually relax through the rest of the day tomorrow. So blowing snow region-wide through our Wednesday morning, with highs only in the 20s, single-digit wind chills expected as cold Canadian high pressure settles in. That'll end the snow, and the winds certainly decrease by Wednesday evening. Overnight lows tonight in the teens to about 20 degrees. High temperatures tomorrow only in the low to middle 20s for a lot of us, especially in those areas that will see the most snow, generating that natural refrigeration factor with the snowpack on the ground. Here's an 8 a.m. snapshot tomorrow morning with the very strong winds continuing, 40 to 55 mile per hour wind gusts before those winds gradually relax through our Wednesday afternoon, and much calmer winds by Thursday morning. Another look at your additional snowfall forecast. Very impressive towards the Turtle Mountains region, a couple of inches along parts of the I-94 corridor. Calmer for Thursday and Friday, but then another more minor system comes our way for the weekend, but those temperatures still very winter-like.
All right, we are getting closer to that.
Oh yeah, definitely.